What's up, everybody? What's going on with you?
Hazard reported ahead.
Back
But
on
we
the
can get
road.
through this together.
Y'all know me, man. I'm always on the road doing somewhere, going somewhere, taking care of business. Or at least trying to. Shout out to all the Pirates of C-Band. Special shout out to all the members. Shout out to everybody in the Bucs community. Y'all know what it is. Fire. Monday. New week, new beginning for the Bucs roster. The Bucs team, the young guys coming off a very, very, very good performance against the Jets. The only part I did not like was special teams. Outside of that, I think we all right so far. This week we got the Chiefs, Andy Reid and them, you know what I'm saying? They got to come on to Tampa, you know, they got to deal with that. Look, all I'm worried about, all I'm focused on is our young guys at this point. I already know what the veterans going to do. Anybody in the first, second, or third year, that's my focus. Because that's the future. I know what 30 and up's going to do. You know, I already know what I already know how they get down. I don't need to keep dwelling on the 30 and ups. I'm talking about the 21. Oh my goodness. I'm talking about the 21. What is he doing? Now mercy. The 20. These 18 wheelers in Atlanta do not know how to drive. I'm talking about the 21 to 27 range, who I'm focused on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm excited, for the young guys, man. I'm going to keep talking about the young guys. I mean, y'all going to get sick of me talking about the young guys, but I'm going to keep talking about it. Ever, what's up, man? Night Dream. First down. You know what I'm saying? Are y'all excited? Who am I, Bo Hagen Reed? You know what I'm saying? Y'all excited? I'm excited, man. Look, football season here, man. Like, my mindset is locked in. I'm trying to, focus on the bigger picture here, man, because that's what's going to matter for the fans. It's the bigger picture. Where is this team going at? That's what really matters. Beyond this season, what's going to happen? And if we don't figure it out quick, fast, in a hurry, we're going to be middling around. Like, are we going to make the jump? Are we going to stay where we at? Or are we going to take a step backwards this year? It all depends on the young core.
Police reported ahead.
First, second, third year.
Eyes on the road.
And even
Eyes
the
on
fourth
the
year
mirrors.
players.
All is
That
under
whole
control.
group right there will determine how far the Bucs going to go. It won't be because of Baker and Vita by themselves. It won't be because of Chris Godwin. No, absolutely not. This season will be determined in our first, second, third, and fourth year players. There is no way around that. And we about to find out in these last 4 draft classes, how good is it for real? Like, you got 4 draft classes. 2026, 2025, 2024, 2023. Out of all them right there, what's happening? That's what we looking at. I don't know about you guys, but I'm looking at that. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't think there's no question in my mind that we have to focus on the young guys. Because at some point, got to take it to the next level. Can this young core, 2026, 2025, 2024, 2023, can that core get us to 11 wins? Because that's what's going to lead the charge. That's what it is. Like, for the good that Jason has done, he's had multiple draft classes. He has multiple he has multiple sets of draft classes that's been together for a while, and he's incorporated some new guys, but sometimes he's missed on some of them new guys, the Stoyankas and Logan Halls and the Braswells. He's missed on a couple of those guys because those were very important picks. The Kyle Trask, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's missed on some guys, some very important guys, or very important draft picks. But he got 4 draft classes. At some point, we gotta get past this little middling hump that we got going on right now. Gotta get past it, whether you like it or not. And you can fuss at me all you want to, but that's just the truth. We do need the quarterback gonna play a vital part, but it's the pieces too. The pieces around them, offensively and defensively. Because remember, it's not about one player. It's never been about that with me. It's never been about one player. Some people think it's about one player. Not me. And I've been like that since I started the channel. I've always promoted it's not about one player. But some people push back on that because they thought it was about one player. It never was. It was the coach, the GM, the draft picks, the people around. Like, now I've always pushed that point of view. And you see it across the board, across the NFL. You saw with Seattle. That was a team Super Bowl. It wasn't because of Sam Darnold. And then what's so interesting about our situation with the young guys and Baker Mayfield and Chris Godwin and Vita and all that, the minute you put one of those guys out there, people defend that like, oh, well, it's the guys around him. They not good. And it's the defense, this and that. Well, I've been saying that from the beginning. I've been trying to talk about special teams and defense, run game. Nobody cared. Only a few cared. I kept telling y'all, run game wasn't good. Special teams wasn't good. Secondary, nah, it's that player right there. Like, what? And here we are, fast forward. It's that over there. It's not that player. It's him. It's just that side. And pointing fingers and stuff. Like, man, it all comes to fruition at the end, don't it? Don't it? Like, I've been telling y'all this. And the minute you say something about one guy, people get mad. And they start redirecting to everywhere else. Well, I've been doing that. But remember, it's about if you like the player or not. That's what it comes down to. If you like the player, you're going to defend him. If you don't like him, you're going to blame one guy the entire time. You're going to forget about the bad draft picks. You're going to forget about the missed field goals. You're going to forget about all that. You're going to focus on one player because you don't like him. Because you see it with Baker Mayfield. You point the finger at Baker Mayfield, immediate. Nah. The defense wasn't good. What? The special teams wasn't good. Oh. The same thing I've been talking about. Not mine. My tape don't lie. So I get it. But this season right here, the young guys got to step up. The people around the quarterback got to step up. Because we know what the quarterback is. We seen enough of him. We got enough tape on him to know what he is. Not a bad quarterback. He's not terrible. Middle of the pack. I stand on that. In a middle of the pack quarterback, if you've got a really good roster, you're going to go somewhere. We saw it last year. King Cook, what's up, man? The point was proven. The Patriots got to the Super Bowl. They didn't have Drake May. Yeah, he took the jump, but come on, man. The other guys played well too. Mike Vrabel, the coach matters. Come on, man. Like, coach matters, man. Coaching matters, man. If you get a quarterback with a good coach, he's going to produce. Just what it is. I got too many examples to prove that point. I mean, if you're running around here with bad coaching, the Shianos, the young Raheem Morris, the younger, is bumping chests and clapping hands and laughing. Lovie Smith and Dort Cutter. Todd Bowles. When you're running around with those type of coaches, you ain't going but so far. You ain't going. Where you think you're going? What do you think you're going if you ain't got a good enough coach? We went to Bruce Arians, right? Because he's a good coach. His ways of coaching is a little awkward, but it works. It only lasts for a little window. No risky, no biscuit. Only lasts for a little bit, but it works. The problem is are we ready to accept what Todd Bowles is and what he can't be? Because this training camp, it looks good so far. But what is the outcome? We don't know that. We can speculate. We can guess. We can foreshadow. We can only go off what's in front of us. We all want the team to win. We all agree with that. But we all going to speculate too. Speculation is good conversation pieces. You know, I hope he has a good season. The keyword hope. You have no data telling you that he's going to have a great season. This is all speculation. Oh, the Bucs going to win 12 games. Based on what? What data do you have to back that? Right? The defense going to have top 10 defense. What data do you have to back that? To support that thought process. Fan speculation is always a great conversation, a great topic to talk about because it's so many things, so many ways, so many different pockets of conversations you can come about when fans speculate. I can speculate all day. That's easy. The Bucs should, keyword should. Hopefully the Bucs, you know what I'm saying? I just want to see a good product. That's what I want to see. I want to see a good product. And that asking for too much. Because we all want the team to win. And we don't want them to just barely win. We want them to win, you know, more than 8 games, 9 games. We want, as fans, we want consistency from our team, and we have not gotten that. For multiple reasons. You know. It's not just one reason why the team has been average. It's multiple reasons. You can't put the finger at the quarterback. You can't put the finger just at the coach. You can't put the finger just at the GM. You can't put the finger just at Logan Hall and try. It's a collective effort on why this team has been middling around. It's a collective effort. The games we win, it makes sense. But then the games we lose, it's one part of the team didn't do well. It's simple. 1 + 1, folks. If we do well, that means the team played well. That means all phases played pretty good. But when we lose, there is 1 or 2 areas didn't play well, or sometimes all 3. I'm talking about offense, defense, and special teams. That's why I say you got to have a team. The point was proven for a lot of teams in the past success. Some teams depend on 1 player or 2. Some teams depend on multiple players. We saw it last year with Seattle. That was a complete team. Sam Darnold's not an elite quarterback. But guess what? They had an elite defense. Had a really good run game. The Super Bowl MVP was Kenneth Walker. Not Sam Darnold. Did you not see the defense? They told Sam Darnold, just turn around and hand the ball off. Our defense is going to win this game. He made a couple throws, don't get me wrong. He contributed to the Super Bowl. And then even during the season, he had his moments. Some great moments. But then he had some bad moments. Then he had some moments. But guess what he always had? Defense behind him. Running game behind him. Always had Jackson Smith and Jigba. You gotta have those moments. You gotta have those moments, and then you gotta have that team effort consistently. Because sometimes one part of the team can make up for the other part. Sam Darnold had 14 interceptions. 14. 25 touchdowns, I believe, 14 interceptions. Come on. Come on. It's about the team. It's always been about the team. Always. Always been about the team. And how you progress when the season starts. Oh, the Bucs were 6-2, 17 games, you're 8-9. It's never about 8 games. It's never about 5 games. It's never about how you start. It's how you finish, how you progress. The funny thing about it is we beat the Seattle Seahawks 38-35, and both teams was injured, and nobody complained. Think about that for a second. We beat the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle 38-35. Offense, nobody complained about the injuries. Think about that for a second. Nobody cared about who was hurt for the Bucs. We won that game. Team effort. Get to the bye week, we start losing games. Finger point. Not too many people said the team wasn't good. It just all finger point. So when we win, it's all good with injuries. But when we lose, it's we was injured. Well, the Seattle Seahawks was injured too. And they ended up in the Super Bowl. Look how they progressed. The Bucs didn't progress. So this season, you don't want to see another 5-1 start and then fall apart. Because we've been seeing that with Todd Bowles. We have seen that with Todd Bowles we have data to back that. For 3 seasons in a row. It's always a pocket of the season where it's 1-5, 1-6, 2-7. It's a pocket where Todd Bowles, for whatever reason, just loses a team in a 4, 5, 6 game, 7 game stretch. Last year we saw it again. That has been the one consistent with Todd Bowles. He finds a way to have a losing pocket in the season. 4-game losing streak. 5-game losing streak. Last 7 games, 2-5. Like, why does this keep happening? That's why it goes back to what I said at the very beginning of this video. 2026 draft class, 2025 draft class, 2024 draft class, 2023 draft class. Those 4 draft classes. Yeah, they're gonna have to take us, they're gonna have to get us to the next level. They're gonna have to. A lot is right. Our future is in the last 4 drafts. Go look at the names. They're trying to phase out Vita. They're trying to phase out Chris Godwin. Ted Hurst, Emeka Buka, J-Mac, Ted Johnson. They're trying to phase out Anthony Nelson. They're trying to phase out Vita. They phased out Levante David retired. Evans gone. This is a transition, folks. It's coming. And this is the transition year that we need to, okay, we all right. We good to go. Another 8, 9, 9, and 8 season, it's like, all right, this ain't it. We can't have another one of those seasons. We just can't have that. Very, very important season. This is a transition season because jobs is on the line. Jobs is on the line. GM, coach, quarterback. But we got the Chiefs this week in other news, right? You know, we're going to pull that dub out. You know what I'm talking about? I'm expecting the young guys to do good again. Keep riding that high. You know what I'm talking about? Them young guys, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Don't get mad at me. Keontae Scott going to be starting. Oh, Keontae. No, he's starting. He's going to be starting. I don't know what's going on in Benjamin Morris, but all I'm going to worry about is Keontae Scott and Jacob Parrish. And Hosea Trotter and Ruben Bain and David Walker and Cape Hart. I don't worry about those guys. I don't worry about them. You can worry about Anzalone and you can worry about, Those guys, I'm not worried about them. Don't worry about the young guys. I don't care about none of that. Jay Hurts. Jalen Daniels. I don't care about none of that. Remain. That's what I don't care about. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling about this opportunity for the Bucs to put up or shut up, right? So, I'm gonna keep my ears close to the training camp again this week, and I'm gonna keep making videos every day. And we got the game Saturday. I'll be watching the game again. So, with that being said, all good news, folks. I mean, special teams got to tighten up. You know what I'm talking about? Special teams still, Mr. Bubblegum in the dish, dude. Do your job, Danny Smith. Stop chewing. With that being said, shout out to all my members. Shout out to all the Pirates and Bandits. Shout out to the trolls. Shout out to the Peter Pans and the Tinkerbells. You know what I'm saying? We all on the same team. We rooting for the same team. Whether you like me or not. I don't care. Fire those cannons. Raise the flag. Hashtag. What does your eyes tell you? Hashtag. Facts over feelings. Hashtag. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at Tom Bowles. I just talk about it. Hashtag. What is this? Hashtag. What are we doing? Hashtag. Why? Hashtag. Probability versus possibility. Hashtag. Reality check. Hashtag. No excuses. BucosLocker signing out. I'll catch y'all in another video tomorrow.